What is up, guys? Okay, so this video is really coming out of nowhere, but here's the backstory to it. I was just laying around a little bit bored and I searched disc golf 2008 because that's right around the era where I got into disc golf and I was just trying to take in all the disc golf knowledge that I could. So I looked to YouTube at the time. It was growing back then, but a lot of you know that around that time, there wasn't a lot of disc golf content. Didn't have Jomez, didn't have Central Coast, and there was like no professional disc golf coverage. To even get any sort of tips at the time were very rare. I'm just kind of reminiscing, looking at all the old videos that I used to watch, and there are a lot of good ones, but the one I'm about to show you, oh, it's great. It's fantastic, and it's helped me so much. Have you guys heard of Expert Village? They have like 3.2 million subscribers on YouTube. But basically, the people who are teaching you aren't experts at all. And you'll know that after you watch this video with me. So, let's watch.
So you've played your first cage. You've gone through hole one.
So, You've played your first cage. I started playing in 2008, and I'm pretty sure no one called hole one their first cage. Maybe they did. Who knows? But you know what? I love it. Guys, start calling baskets cages all the time. Just cage. Nick Cage. Nick the Cage, dude.
You've got a little bit of the feel for the game, how the frisbee throws. Now we're going to go a little bit more of the technical aspects of the drive.
Okay, I'm digging it. I want to learn the more technical aspects of the drive, you know? I want to better my game.
Now there's all different kinds of drives you can have for starting up. Like I said before, the main goal is to just get it as far and as close to the cage as you possibly can.
There it is, the cage. It's all about getting it as far and close to the cage as you can. This guy's spot on. Like, yeah, I'm gonna start putting posters of him in my bedroom and just using him for my inspiration and my sensei.
So, as you start off, to be a little bit more specific about the drive, we got the backhand.
Did he say specific or Pacific, like the Pacific Ocean? I don't know. I heard Pacific. I could be wrong.
Okay, which is this kind of throw, like a regular frisbee throw. But it's not like a regular frisbee, because with regular frisbees that you throw, it's more wrist action, and it's just flick.
Okay, so it's not like a regular frisbee throw. Regular frisbee throw has more wrist action, you know. You know when you're out tossing the saucer, you can put that wrist action on it, you know? Yeah. It's not like that at all.
But it's a little bit harder, and the disc has a tendency to curve left or right, depending on which kind of disc you're throwing. So to compensate for that, you really want to start from up here.
All right, you want to start from up here, way up here. Just like, bring it to the top, man. Bring it right to the top.
You really want to sweep it down, almost like you're throwing it.
You really want to sweep it down. Just bring it from up top and sweep it down like you're doing your chores on a Saturday afternoon. You want to be doing nothing, playing with your friends, but you know what? You gotta sweep. You gotta sweep.
The disc will curve to the right. So if I were to throw it like that, the disc would just go.
It just go. I hate when my disc just goes.
And plop down into the ground.
Just plop, plop.
What I'm trying to do with my throw is keep it up back here by my left shoulder, step with my right foot, and follow down like that.
Just like that. Exactly like that.
While at the same time, I'm keeping a tight grip around this outer edge of the disc so as to get a really good snap and some spin action.
Just get that. Hear that? That snap. But don't forget about the spin action. You don't want the wrist action, but you want the spin action, okay? Take your notes.
so the disc stays up in the air for as long as possible. So I'm going to demonstrate that in slow-mo, slow-mo, slow-mo.
I want to demonstrate that in slow-mo. In slow-mo. And demonstrate that in slow-mo.
Set up the approach. You see where you're shooting. You get going. Start from your back, right shoulder. Throw down.
Throw down. He's throwing down, guys. I don't know if you can handle it. It's getting hot in here. He's throwing down. Whew.
To your right. Just like this.
Never mind. He's throwing down to his right. That's what I spent my time watching, all leading up to that amazing throw. Let's see. Is it over?
That was a great throw.
Why are we
That was a
still
great throw.
here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg and my...
That was... That was a great throw. Expert Village. 2006. That was amazing. I feel so much more educated, and so what we learned today, we don't want any of that wrist action.
It's more wrist action
We want that spin action.
and some spin action.
We throw down,
Throw down.
and then you might have a great
Throw.
keep on dreaming.